Hello world, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program 0.22, fresh out of the oven. Let's go take a look, shall we? Just start. Oh, what's this? Oh, career mode. You have to manage all aspects of your space program. Note, this mode is still under development. Of course it is. Let's grab a... which flag shall we? Let's just grab the big stripy one. This is pretty cool. Let's go take a look at what features we got. Or shall we... first of all, we'll look at the new items. So start new, Sandbox, Sandy 22. Just to take a look at the new items we've got. And just have a little feel about the bits and bobs. Oh, holy Christ. That's a low frame rate right there for a second. Oh, this is better. Shame about the flickering. Yeah, got a bit of flickering. I think, yeah, it's because your cursor goes over it when you move. Yeah, but this must be the research and development. There's your astronaut complex with a nice new background. Lost tab, that's cool. I'd like if that had a back button, but it didn't. It didn't have a back button. There's a new little building there. I'm not sure what that is. Although I think I've just clicked on something. The space plane hangar. Didn't want to be here, but that's fine. Are you going to be better loading time? Marginally. Marginally. Let's go to the rocket hangar and just have a little see what parts we've got to play with. Any new cockpits? No. Let's just grab a Mark 1. As always, with any new version, I kind of make a Mercury-esque kind of deal. Propulsion, what have we got in here? Anything new? Ooh, little colored bits now. And a sub-assemblies tab. That's the new sub-assembly loader. That's awesome. That is very nice. Ah, nice buttons there. That's cool. Doesn't look like we have anything new in propulsion. Didn't really need that much new in propulsion, to be honest. It's quite a rounded out selection of parts we have now. Control? Nope. Structurals. Any new parts? I don't expect anything new in here. It's just good to go through and check. Nope, it's mostly going to be utility and sciencey bits. Anything in here? Oh, LT1 landing strut. We have a pretty little leg. Alright, we'll stick some of those on there and see what they come out like. They look pretty cute to me. They look like they fold out like... I don't know whether I've got cursor open, but I'll use this part to... Sound effects are totally necessary. We've already got those wheels. Yep, okay. And science. Well, look at this. What's that? A comms thing. Let's have one. Thank you. A comms DTS-1. The DTS-M1 is a fully deployable communications and data transmission system. It has been designed to have a minimal form factor when stowed. Occasionally antenna tweaking and swift kicks to the main assembly may be required for optimal performance. A Communitron 88, high gain antenna. Oh, that's pretty funky, look at that. I love it. That's nice. Okay, we've got a mystery goo TM. This unit was something one of our engineers came up while researching alternative applications for existing technologies. Dumpster diving. It's a sealed container which appears to be filled with strange looking substance. We couldn't reach in or break the canister open, but watching how the goo behaves when subjected to different situations could be very educational. I wonder if it's the same kind of goo that turned, stop talking to me while I'm doing things. Turns the Teenage Mutant Turtles into Teenage Mutant Turtles. That'll be something cool. Anyway, that's gonna be silly down there. We'll put that there just for the minute, and we'll take it to the launch pad and see what these bits do. They've probably got funky little functions and stuff. We'll have a look. I think the way 0.22, the update this time, was handled very nicely. Pretty much the same way as they handled the previous one, kind of-ish. But the fact is that I wasn't expecting anything this update. That's the thing. Whereas last update, it just felt like you should have been expecting more. And I mentioned something like that in the last Spotlight video. So if I press G, the gear come down and then go out. And that is awesome gear. I am a big fan of that gear. We've got Observe Materials Bay. Oh my, it doesn't seem like there's any scientific value on doing this. Why? Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit, look at that. That is something. Oh god, and small text I can barely read, but it's nice. Warning, not enough electric charge, Communitron 88. That is a beautiful dish, oh my dear. Oh, strange hitbox though. Gotta get used to it. There it is. Stop transmitting. Wow. That kind of elongated out of nowhere. Observe goo. Oh, I see. Because we're in... Despite being in Sandbox mode, they've actually restricted us, so this is no longer a Sandbox mode. That's disappointing. Oh, nice recover vessel button. That's cool. But yeah, see that? You hover over there, recover vessel button. That's funky. Any new more hovery bits? No? No. Extend. Oh, that's a nice dish. Love it. Love it. And it says discard that. And extends this one. Can you extend? Yes, you can. It's a cool dish. What's it say on there? Bunch of numbers. Probably means something to someone. Someone smarter than me. It's cool. They're cool parts and everything. They are cool parts. It's just it's slightly disappointing that they've denied us. See? You have growing suspicion that you're not really learning anything. Yeah, see, that's just disappointing. And now it's going to close up. I want to open it. I want it to stay open. Thanks. A little biohazard symbol in there. Funky bits. That's pretty cool. And that seems to be it for Sandbox. So let's go check out campaign. Career. Right, well here we are in campaign. Let's see what we have in the way of parts for starting off. A single cockpit, a booster and a fuel tank. What's this? Cannot be the first part on the vessel. Of course. Right, well let's basically just get into space, I guess. There's an antenna, a parachute, kind of necessary. One structural strut, no wings, some propulsion. Looks terrible. We guess we'll just have to go with something like that. Yeah. It's pretty simple, really. Do we have a decoupler or anything? No. We don't have a decoupler. So let's try and get into space just with these basic research parts. I think it's possible. Of course it's possible. We may have to abuse the world, though. Yay for part clipping. It's not even enabled. Oh, look at that. It's a bit crooked, isn't it? Right. It's, let's just double up. What's the worst that could happen? Dr. Pepper, that's what the worst that could happen. Okay, we've got parachutes, we've got SRBs, we've got liquid fuel. Let's see what happens if we just fly into space. Straight off. Let's put some communications antennae. That's pretty much all of the parts that we have available to us. I have got the mad hiccups right now. We're going to put all the antennas on 1. Okay, and we're going to call this the Curb Fury 1. Save. Because it looks nothing like a Star Fury. In fact, it's even wonky. There we go. And we want that engine in a separate stage. Save and launch and see what happens. What happened is I got to the launch pad without turning off fraps, so you know that didn't crash. That's good. Let's go. Oh, I see. It's got a little new indicator on SAS. I'm actually talking louder because of the engines, but yeah, it's got a new indicator there, which is showing. Like, I think it might be like an overburdened roll. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Any new stats on these? No, not really. That's cool. G-force is exceeding. Right, okay, that's cool. Let's turn that liquid engine on. Keep us going up as far as we can. Press 1 to get those antennae out. Trying to click on one actually, see if it has any kind of functionality. Trying to slow our spin a bit. Of course, you know what would help? Fuck. Chase camera! Oh, of course, chase camera's a bit dodgy. Doesn't really work properly. Transmit data. Not that we had much data to transmit. Can we do anything with cockpits now? Crew report. Okay. Transmitting data. 5 data received on crew, something or others. If I press F3, now it would be nice if that data list, all that log there, would list in here as well, or had some other tab. We'll see. Well, we actually got into space then. Anyway, not really sure how this is going to end here, so I'm going to fast forward these guys down and see if we have any new like end of mission stuff or anything. This might take a while. Oh no, coming down at a fair note. Eventually they're going to hit the wall of drag and start slowing. Should be fine to land. We've got a lot of parachutes. Was it 9? Yep, 9. I can count, yay! I'm the master. We're coming straight down, so that's going to be quite a bit. Oh no, we're slowing, that's nice. Jeb loves it though. He doesn't care what he's doing. Career, Sandbox. He knows it's all for fun. Nearly there. Huh. Only 3 of our antennas extended. I wonder if the length of time that it took to actually transmit the data was amplified by how many dishes we had, or how many antenna. Because it transmitted pretty quick for like a tier 1, if you know what I mean. Hopefully we won't break this. Or maybe it breaks and it tells us something went wrong. No, that's pretty good. So now, what's this? Recover vessel. I guess that's your end mission without losing it, sort of deal. We'll soon find out. I was expecting something to pop up and say, hey, we're game. Oh, here we go. Science summary for Fury 1. 1 experiment recovered. Recovery of a vessel that survived a flight. 1 data gathered. Data value is 5. Plus 5 to science. Plus 5 to science on this mission. Total science is 8. That's pretty cool. It's interesting. Now if we go here, it costs 4 to get that. And that is... So if we only got 5 science for that, or 4 from that, we must have started off with some anyway, I think. We have 8, so we've started off 4. So it means we would have been able to buy that anyway. That's a bit weird. That gives us the mystery goo container, a small fuel tank, and a decoupler. Oh, I see. So you do actually start off with some bits. This is just the idea of space. But you can get into space suborbital just on the idea of space. So if I click that, and what do I start now? Research? Oh, and we've researched it. Now we've got 3 points left. So we could get the small engine, the tiny legs, and a bigger parachute. Fins. This is actually pretty cool. I'd like to see the whole tree in full. Alright, well we unlocked the first bit, which gave us some mystery goo to do space science with. So that's going to be interesting. We don't have any specifically plain parts locked over here, do we? No, we don't have any extra parts locked. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that is pretty much the gist of it. I like the concept. I'm going to be playing a little bit more, and I'll probably have another video up tomorrow, just to show you how far I've gotten and stuff. I'm probably going to build a little one-man orbiter and do some like Mercury star missions to get them into space. You know, the traditional fare. Anyway, that's pretty much everything. I like the way it functions. I like the way it functions. Perhaps not the order that it does, but it's definitely the way it's going. It's the way it should be going. It's that kind of slight civilization, kind of nice and simple, but you know, logical steps. I like it. I like it. Anyway, I was Stimpy. This was Kerbal Space Program. If you liked the video, a like is very much appreciated. Although you don't have to. Free will is awesome after all. I will catch you later. Bye!